From the Kiss 92.5 studios in Toronto, Canada. Ladies and gentlemen.
This is Roz and Mocha.
It's Roz and Mocha. What's going on?
Hey guys, this is Bruno Mars.
This is Selena Gomez.
The Chainsmokers.
Lady Gaga.
Calvin Harris.
Celestia Cara.
This is Ed Sheeran.
You're listening to my boys Roz and Mocha.
Roz and Mocha.
My boys Roz and Mocha.
The Roz and Mocha Show.
Between Roz and Mocha, who is your favorite?
Roz. Mocha. Roz. Mocha. You guys are so funny, man.
Congratulations, Lisa! Wow! You just won $1,000.
That's amazing. Y'all just made my entire morning. Keep it up.
You guys are awesome, man. This is the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Jessica, what's up? It's Roz and Mocha.
Hi.
How are you?
Oh my God. Good. How are you?
Good. So Jessica is a flaming Romo, a super fan of the Roz and Mocha Show, and listens all the time. Yeah. And when we talked to two other flaming Romos the other day, newlyweds, Anastasia and Mac, they were the ones who met on a dating app. They were the ones they met on, it was like Christmas night when they were on the app and they connected, right?
Right.
So Jessica, and it worked out, they got married, everything, right? So Jessica heard that story and was like, yo, I got a story. So I'm going to read to you what Jessica sent, and then I'm going to stop down for a sec. Okay?
Okay.
We've crossed paths on one of those dreadful dating apps talking about the guy that she's with right now. Many, many times. And I've always rejected him because he was wearing...
Yeah.
What do you think he was wearing that made Jessica reject? Roz, you go first. What do you think?
Can I ask one question?
Yes.
Above the waist or below the waist?
Below.
Below. Okay, either Crocs or a Speedo.
Okay, Maria, what do you think?
I'm gonna go camo pants or rolled jeans.
Okay. Cheesecake, you already know the answer.
Yeah,
right?
I know the answer.
Cheesecake,
Maury
knows the answer.
Oh, Maury already knows.
Yeah. He was wearing what, Jessica?
He was wearing socks.
Socks? Because the man was wearing socks.
It was a mirror selfie and he was wearing socks, and I rejected him so many times because I was like, get some shoes on, man. It's a mirror selfie.
Yeah, hide the socks, man. No.
But was it like, was he wearing like shorts and then it was like bare legs and then socks?
No, he was like wearing a t-shirt and like track pants and everything, but... you know what? Like that was like the best picture ever because like it changed my life.
You kept swiping on a guy because he's in his own home doing a mirror selfie wearing socks, right?
Yeah.
It's at that point you should realize why you're single.
Oh, damn.
Listen, you know what, Roz? You're so right.
So here's what Jessica says. She continues her note to us. Anyways, it wasn't until I came back from my Eat, Pray, Love type solo trip to Nova Scotia that I was saying bye to my dating apps and found him one last time. This time, something in me said, swipe right on the guy in the socks. He is perfect for me and hands down my soulmate in this lifetime. Fast forward 2.5 years, my fiance Adrian and I are now engaged and have just set a wedding date for 2026.
Hey, there we go.
They're about to have a big fat Italian wedding.
Yeah.
Jessica swiped on the man with the socks.
Yeah, it was definitely one of those, like, he kept popping up, and I'm like, you know what? I'll give him a second shot. I finally scrolled down, and there was a video of him doing a little dance to Bust a Move. And I was like, you know what? Okay, there's his personality. That's the guy for me.
What do you mean a second shot?
I mean, like, I'll give him a second shot. I want to see more of his profile.
No,
you know?
that's a first shot.
That's very true. Yeah, you're right.
So, Jessica, after all the times that you kept finding him, like he kept popping up on your profile.
Yeah.
Did you ever find out from him if you kept popping up on his profile?
Oh, he's like, I don't know why you rejected me so many times. Like, I liked you. I wanted to get to know you.
Maybe can you explain? Maybe either you or Maria can explain this on the dating apps. When you swipe on somebody, right? Do they get a notification that you've swiped on them?
It depends if you match or not. So what happens is...
But how do you match?
You match if both of you like each other, but
pause.
If I like someone's profile, it'll show like this person liked your photo.
So if one person swipes the good way on somebody else, the person who has not yet swiped gets a notification.
Yes.
Okay. So now if you say no, right? Do they get a notification that you've passed
No.
on them? Okay. But if you say no to somebody, does that person's profile still keep popping up in your feed?
Because you're in a shuffle. And then what happens is these dating apps put you kind of in a pool based on like what your preferences are set at.
Gotcha.
So say you have very specific requirements, you'll continuously get put with the same people.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Jessica was outside of just like popping up all the time. Was Adrian like swiping on you? Like you would get the notification, or he was trying to reach out to you and you kept rejecting him?
Yeah, like every time I would re-upload or like re-sign in and make a new account, he'd be like, oh, this girl, like she seems nice. And then I'd be like, nah, he's wearing socks. Next. Then I would re-upload the account again. And then it would be that same game for like, I don't know, maybe like almost 2 years. And just going back and forth.
2 years, damn.
2 years.
Yeah.
So what happened after you and Socks started texting each other back and forth? Like what was the time frame like after you guys met up like face to face?
That night when we were just like kind of messaging back and forth, I was like, oh my God, this guy's so funny. This is like everything that I've hoped for. And I hope, he's as funny and kind as he is over text in person. And sure enough, he was. So we met up a few days later.
I don't mean to interrupt you, but that is not the important part of the story. The important part of the story is, at what point did you tell him that this all could have happened 2 years sooner had you not had a problem with socks?
You know what? I don't think we've ever had that conversation.
He doesn't know?
Interesting.
Maybe the universe wanted it to happen at that time, Roz.
Interesting.
Yeah. Thanks, Maria. I think we just kind of chalked it up to like, it was just not good timing.
No.
Adrian has zero idea. No, you're just too embarrassed to tell him, Jessica. Yo, that's wild.
Blame the universe.
It is the universe. The universe, it's all about timing in life, Roz.
Here we go.
Well, Jessica, we
it's
were
about choices you make in life.
very happy for you and Adrian.
Thank you.
He's going to hear this. So.
Can we call him?
You know what? He's at work, and he's like, if they ask to call me, like, I can't answer, but he would love to be on the Roz and Mocha show one day.
So the universe doesn't want that to happen either, right?
No, not the right timing.
Jessica, you're the best. Thank you for reaching out. It was amazing talking to you. Love you lots.
Thank you.
Between
Love
Roz
you
and
guys.
Mocha, who is your favorite?
Oh, I hoped you guys wouldn't ask me this question, but I gotta go with Roz because Roz is like that voice of like reason in my head. So Roz, I gotta choose you.
Yo, after the man dissed you up and down in this entire phone call?
Yeah, but I don't wear socks.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Victoria, welcome to the show. I know you've been on hold for a real long time. Sorry about that. But what is your question?
So my question is, if you could only communicate using animal sounds for a day, which animal would you choose to sound like and why?
What's your answer, Victoria?
Mine, honestly, is a cat, only because I've grown up with cats my whole life, and I just feel like I've mastered, that language a little bit.
Go for it.
Meow.
That's it? What were you trying to say just then? What were you trying to say?
Hey.
Oh, okay, cool.
Now, if you want to say leave me alone, how would that...
Okay.
Wow.
Damn. Mocha.
I don't know. Like a dog?
Yeah.
Like, I'm just surrounded by dogs, right?
Yeah. Like what? How would that go? Like if you wanted to say something.
Like if I was hungry, it would just be...
And then if you saw somebody on the lawn that you didn't know who they were. Shem?
Probably a monkey.
A monkey?
Yeah.
Which kind of monkey? Lots of different monkeys make a lot of different sounds.
I'm thinking like a really scrawny looking one, like a skinny looking, like irritable little one.
Like a macaw? Isn't that what they're called?
Sure.
A macaw?
Yeah.
How would that go, Shem? Okay.
Is that how a monkey goes?
Yeah.
I think.
Maria?
I think I would maybe do either a dog or like a fish.
Okay, let's say dog. Let's say dog.
I was gonna say do fish.
We'll do dog first. Let's say dog.
Yes.
Go for it. How would you say? Oh my God, I'm so glad you're home. No, you're not clapping your hands. You're not clapping your hands. Yeah, exactly. So try.
They jump up and down.
Try dog one more time. Oh my God, I'm so glad you're home. Okay, no. What? Okay.
Maria,
I'm not good at this.
There's a lot of words in there, Maria. Okay. Oh my God, I'm so glad you're home in dog. Go.
Okay.
Incapable.
Okay. Damn it, Maury?
A mouse.
Mouse. And what would you, so do, oh my God, I'm so happy he's gone. Oh, interesting.
Wow.
Interesting.
I think you've done that before.
Yeah. I'm going to say that if I could only communicate, what was the question? If I could only communicate
using animal sounds for a day, which animal would you choose?
I would probably just walk up behind people and do mosquito in their ear to piss them off.
Oh, that sound would be... Yeah, that's
like
the
that.
worst.
That's it.
And then you see people swatting at their ears.
Yes. Okay, so now we're going to do the Roz and Mocha show as all our chosen animals.
Okay.
Okay, and you on the phone, what's your name?
Victoria.
Victoria. Mocha's going to introduce all of us on the show.
Yeah.
Right? And then Mocha's going to ask you a question, and then you're going to answer in cat, okay?
Sounds good.
Okay, here we go.
It's the Roz and Mocha show Animal Edition.
No.
In dog.
Oh, in dog.
In dog.
Oh, okay, here we go. How was that, Maria? All right,
there we go.
This is
That
boring as hell for everybody right now. There you go, Victoria. That's our answer.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
All right.
All right, girl. Before we let you go, between Roz and Mocha, who's your favorite?
Absolutely Mocha.
Later.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Damn it, Maury hit the streets.
Oh, no.
Acting super weird.
Oh, no.
You didn't have anything on that said Roz and Mocha when you were out there, did you? Like, you didn't have
the whole outfit, the whole gear.
The jacket, the hat,
the jumpsuit.
He wore
the
his
microphone, and oh man. So Maury went up to people asking them, like couples, asking if they would kiss each other with their eyes open while he watched.
Yeah. I used to talk, I was a fan of that. I love kiss with my eyes open.
See, it's all for science.
Nah, bro, that's so weird. So Maury, so what happened? You saw somebody do this and then decided to see
I
if other
was
people do it? What
outside
happened?
a coffee shop and this couple was kissing, their eyes were open, and I was fascinated.
Yeah.
And I kept looking and then looking away. And then I'm like, how could you kiss with your eyes open? Like, it's just weird.
Oh, sometimes it's nice to look in their eyes.
But from my point of view, it looked weird.
Yeah,
Like,
sometimes I'll kiss Catherine with my eyes open and then wait for her to open her eyes,
that's
and then I'll just
so
be
creepy.
staring at her.
No. That's weird. That's weird. Right, guy? Cheesecake, weird? Yes or no?
So weird, man.
Yeah, Maria, weird? Yes or no?
Weird.
Yeah, thank you. So before Maury hits the streets, he tries to do the move with his husband, Matthew.
okay.
All right, we have to do the experiment too.
What?
Okay, we have to kiss with our eyes open.
Oh, stop.
We have to kiss with our eyes open.
weird.
Why is it weird?
Thank you.
This is the question. Why is it weird to kiss with your eyes open?
weird.
Because why am I staring at two eyes when I'm kissing? Like, it's just
Okay, watch,
odd.
ready? Look at me, look at me.
Oh, stop.
What is it like kissing with your eyes open?
Odd.
Kiss?
Because I'm staring into two eyeballs. Like, I don't know. Like, it's just, and then I feel like it's like less of a kiss and you feel the kiss less because you're just like staring at these.
Well, do what I did and look up your nostrils.
No.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
So hot. So then Maury leaves the condo, goes outside.
We're doing a scientific thing here. No science based on this whatsoever. Just
Good.
curiosity.
Thank you for saying that.
Why do couples not kiss with their eyes open?
I think it's because when you get close enough to somebody, they turn into a cyclops. So they have one eye instead of two. So it's just creepy. So it's better just to keep your eyes closed. It's just too close for comfort.
I don't know. It's just a little creepy to be like locking lips and just staring at somebody, you know?
You don't think it could be romantic?
No.
You know what you're about to do for me right now on the radio, right?
What am I about to do?
You two are going to kiss with your eyes open. I want to know what it's like. Okay, how was that for you?
How was that?
Awkward.
That was weird. That was really weird. I don't know how to describe it. It's just weird.
Why do you suppose couples kiss with their eyes closed and not open?
I feel like it's weird if you open your eyes and you're staring at each other, but then you're like kissing. I don't know. And then other people can see you when they're walking by. I feel like it's more intimate when your eyes are closed.
Why are we not kissing with our eyes open?
I guess to avoid the awkward stare.
Guess what you guys are about to do right now?
What?
Kiss with your eyes open.
Oh, God.
Oh my God.
And how did that feel?
Awkward.
Yeah, what about you?
I don't know. I felt like I was forcing myself open my eyes. It almost felt like I was fighting like something inside of me.
What did he look like that close?
Not good.
Why do you suppose couples don't kiss with their eyes open?
I kiss with my eyes open.
You do? I did not know that.
Because your eyes are closed when he's kissing with it.
Yes, my eyes are closed.
Why do you think couples kiss with their eyes closed and not open?
It's awkward to be open. Apparently not.
I want to see how it feels. Kiss with your eyes open right now. How did that feel?
Weird.
How did he look up close?
Weird.
She said, I look weird. Are you crazy?
You did. You looked weird.
What part of him were you looking at?
The eyeballs.
We're celebrating her birthday and I look weird.
Yeah, bro's doing all the things.
Yo, but how creepy did Maury sound? Asking like, I'm going to watch you while you kiss.
Guess what's going to happen right now?
Right? Like, hold on.
I got no problem with kissing with my eyes open, man. No problem at all. Guess what's going to happen now? Or guess what you're going to do for me right now?
You know what you're about to do for me right now on the radio, right? You two are going to kiss with your eyes open. I want to know what it's like. Where were you looking on him? And what was that like? Was that sexy? Do you want to do it again? Guess what you guys are about to do right now? You know what you're about to do together right now for me? I want to see how it feels. Kiss with your eyes open right now.
Can you slow that down at all? Do you have the ability to do that?
You know what you're about to do for me right now on the radio, right? You two are going to kiss with your eyes open. I want to know what it's like. Where were you looking on him? And what was that like? Was that sexy?
Pause for 1 second. Can you hit pause on the music? Go to the slower, the don't.
The slow what?
A scary music. This one. Thank you.
Oh, gosh.
Here we go.
No, I'm actually scared.
You know what you're about to do for me right now on the radio, right? You two are going to kiss with your eyes open. I want to know what it's like. Where were you looking on him? And what was that like? Was that sexy? Do you want to do it again? Guess what you guys are about to do right now? You know what you're about to do together right now for me? I want to see how it feels. Kiss with your eyes open right now.
Bro, you're so weird.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
I was going to play you something, but I don't want you to think I'm old.
We already do.
I know. I woke up today and I had this song in my head, and I think I unlocked some sort of, because you know me, I don't remember my dreams, right?
Oh, look who wants to talk about their dreams.
And I woke up and I just like, I opened, my alarm went off, I opened my eyes and I immediately just started singing this song. Okay. And I think it was a song that like I don't know, like maybe my mom had it on a record when we were kids, but like I remember my brother vaguely singing it, but I don't know where it's from, if it was from a movie or I don't even know. But I woke up and I started singing like almost every word of this song. And I probably haven't heard this song in like 40 years. Uh-huh. I'm going to play it for you. Okay. So I'm telling you right now, it's old. Right?
Is it the Glenn Miller Orchestra?
No. Shut up. It's old, and I know it's old, so this is not, I don't want this to be confused with like I was rocking out yesterday to this like brand new track that I found, okay?
Yeah.
It's not one of those. I'm trying to figure out like what was going on in my life or while I was sleeping that I heard this song. You ever heard this song by Billy Joe Royal?
Who?
Okay, I'll play this for you. I don't know why. And I had to. Okay.
Oh,
bro.
Down in the boondocks. Down in the boondocks. People put me down, 'cause that's the side of town I was born in. Out of there, she loves me, but I don't fit her society. Lord have mercy on a boy from down in the boondocks.
Okay, so I have no idea why I was singing Down in the Boondocks when I woke up first thing in the morning.
Was it on TV last night?
No, it wasn't.
Was it in a movie?
No, I literally did a search. Like, what movies and TV shows is this? And like I can't find anything. Like, there's nothing relevant.
You're watching something at home and you fall asleep on the couch, right?
Yeah.
So like maybe you weren't like in full sleep,
bro,
and like whatever was playing in the background entered your mind.
I'm telling you right now, Billy Joe Royal isn't making any money off royalties for this song appearing in any TV show or movie that is current.
Maybe it was on Dancing with the
subconsciously
Stars.
you were having a dream about your family and remember that song.
by the way, white guy, right?
No surprise.
Came out in 1965.
1965.
Damn, bro. Were you at the recording?
I don't know if he wrote it. I can pretty much guarantee that it was probably some very talented black man who wrote it, never got credit for it. Am I right?
Amen. Speak on it. Song written by Joe South, by the way.
Thank you. Is that who it is? Yeah.
Joe South.
But is that Joe South?
He's a white guy.
He's a white guy?
Oh.
Yeah, right. Yeah. I want to know who else was in that room with Joe South.
Yeah, who's the ghostwriter?
Yeah, Joe Deep South.
Yeah.
Let me play a little bit more for you.
Every night I will watch the light from the house of
Why did they all sound like that? They all had that voice, right?
Like kind of like high pitch?
Yeah.
Nasally voice?
I love a little girl that lives up there, and I guess I always will. But I don't dare knock on her door, 'cause her daddy is my
Bro.
man. So I'll just have to be content to see her whenever I can.
Come on now.
Down in the boondocks. Down in the boondocks.
So when you started this conversation and you said, I have this song stuck in my head and it's going to make me sound old, don't laugh at me for thinking that this is old. Do you know what song came to my mind that I thought you were going to play?
Oh, God, what?
Hold on.
What is this from?
Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtop gal. Send me a kiss, my wife. Baby, my heart.
My brother used to sing this song, too.
Oh, my God, of course.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Damn it, Maury, you need a hobby, sir. Stop bothering people throughout the day.
God.
That is a hobby.
Maury called Roz again yesterday.
Yeah. Pause for a second. You see what Maury's wearing today?
Yeah, where's the gabagool? Maury looks like he's one of the guys in Sopranos.
Run DM Maury.
This is my new favorite outfit. I want to buy more in different colors.
Are there matching pants? I only
Yes.
can only see-
Stand up and show it off, Maury.
He's wearing the Puma tracksuit.
Stand up, I said, and
Stand
show it
up,
off.
bro.
Why would you do that? I don't want to see this.
And are you like not wearing a shirt underneath the jacket? Because I always see his chest hair.
No, gray shirt.
Okay.
Gray shirt.
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
No, stand back a little bit. Do it. Stand back a little bit. Do a twirl like the ladies do on the red carpet. Look at that. See?
Wow, Maury.
Right?
I like
A
it.
full two-piece Puma track.
You know what? This is, I think, my favorite outfit on Maury.
Gabagool.
Yo, you gonna...
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I'm sort of with you, Maria.
I like
kinda
this better
with
than
you.
the other outfits.
Yeah.
This is going to be my new thing.
When are you going to dip into velour? I have a velour.
Do you?
I do, yeah.
We should have a tracksuit day on the show.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so in. We all know I love tracksuits, so I'm so in for that.
Yeah.
Oh my
Anyway,
God. We
what
can-
you got?
We can all wear the Juicy Couture tracksuits.
Yeah, Roz.
I want to see Roz in a Juicy Couture tracksuit.
I still have a Juicy Couture t-shirt that I wear.
There you go.
Yes, I do.
So Maury out here bothering Roz yesterday with like just straight up nonsense. And anytime he calls Roz and records a conversation, you know, like the convo is going nowhere.
No.
It starts out going downhill.
Yo.
Hey, how are you?
Good, what's up?
Not much. Do you miss us?
What?
Do you miss us?
No? What do you mean?
Like, me and you time.
Like, what are you talking about?
Like, do you miss us?
No.
Oh my God.
Okay. I have a question for you. If you're in your house and somebody says, that thing that I need is on the left. Is it to your left? Is it the house left? What is the house's left?
Well, I mean, I would say which left?
But is there a proper left and a proper right?
Of my house?
Yeah.
Yeah, when you're staring at the house, the left is the left and the right is the right.
Done.
So there's no proper left?
Well, why does there have to be?
I was just thinking.
Yeah, the left-hand side of your house is the side of your house that is the side of your house when you're staring at your house. That's the left-hand side.
No, I get that, but when you're inside the house...
It's still the same thing.
So I have to imagine being outside the house?
No, imagine this. Imagine if you weren't home, right? And you had a delivery.
Yeah.
And you said, open the door, put it on the left.
So it's their left.
No, it's the left.
Pause for 1 second. Can I ask a question, Roz?
Yeah.
Why are you still on the phone with him? It's a minute and a half. Nonsense.
To be honest with you,
why didn't you just hang up?
To be honest, here's what I thought was going on. I thought that he was going to get to like some point that he was having an argument with Matthew or something like that. Like I legitimately did not know I was being trolled.
Okay, so let's see how this continues.
But if, okay, so if you and I are facing each other in your kitchen, and I say put that on the left.
Well, that wouldn't make any sense. That would just be the left then. Your left.
Or is it your left?
But that doesn't make any sense. That's not what you're asking me.
No, but
you're so upset right now.
You're asking me what is the left-hand side of the house.
Yeah.
You're not saying if I'm standing there in a corner and I say put it on the left, well, then obviously it just goes to whatever your left is.
Is that different than the house's left?
I don't know. Is it?
You tell me.
I don't know where the you're standing. What the is the matter with you?
I got to thinking.
It's going so well.
Don't.
So do you miss us?
No.
Oh, and then you finally hang up on the guy.
So where's the right?
Shut up!
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
About to trigger Roz once again.
Oh, why? What happened?
Remember yesterday when we played on the radio the time that David Morey called you at home?
Oh, God, yes.
To bother you with nonsense, as he always does. But this was like probably the biggest piece of nonsense. Let's take you back to what we played yesterday.
If you're in your house and somebody says, "Oh, that thing that I need is on the left," is it to your left? Is it the house left? What is the house's left?
Well, I mean, I would say which left?
But is there a proper left and a proper right?
Of my house?
Yeah.
Yeah, when you're staring at the house, the left is the left and the right is the right.
So there's no proper left?
Well, why does there have to be?
Okay.
So I thought we were all done with that conversation.
What? We never got an answer.
Straight up nonsense. No, Roz gave the answer. When you're staring at the house, you look at the left of the house, that's the left of the house, okay?
Yes. And then Maury was like, but what if I'm in a corner?
Yeah.
And then I say...
and we're facing each other, and this and this and this. So I guess this was like really pressing Maury yesterday.
But did you go home and try and figure it out?
I know.
'cause
I know my lefts and rights.
So Maury decides yesterday to start calling up contractors.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
Busy ass contractors.
Okay.
And ask them the exact same question.
Hello?
Hi, is this the contractor?
Yes, how can I help you?
Hi there, it's Maury from the Roz and Mocha Show. How are you?
Good, how can I help you?
We're having a bit of a discrepancy between Roz and I. When you're inside your house, is there a definitive left of your house? If you say to somebody, put it to the left, is there a definitive way to find the left of your house from the inside?
Are you requiring a renovation, kitchen or bathroom?
No, I'm requiring the scientific expertise of a contractor.
That's something I never encountered before.
No one's ever asked you where the left is?
No.
Wow. What about the right?
Amity speaking.
Are you a contractor?
I am.
It's Maury from the Roz and Mocha Show. I have a question for you.
Okay.
Roz and I guess, are stumped. How do you scientifically, contractually find the left of your house from the inside? Is there like a apparatus or a scientific way to determine where is the exact left?
What do you mean, the left? Sorry, I'm not following.
Like if you're in your house and you're like, oh, just put that to the left. Or if you're in your house and you're like, to the left, where's the left?
Where is the left of your house?
Yeah.
You're calling me and telling me where is the left of my house?
Yes, not specifically my house, everyone's house.
Sorry, what is the context of the work? I mean, what are you doing? Do you have an engineer? Do you have a contractor? Or
do I need an engineer to find the left? No, I just do I?
I'm sorry, if you call me just to tell you how to teach you where is the left of your house,
Yes.
I'm busy for that, honestly
Yes.
speaking. Go on and please call someone else.
But I need your help.
Okay, I don't know who asked you where is the left of your house.
I'm just
Who asked you this question? Who asked you this question? Are you asking this question yourself?
Yes.
From yourself?
Yes.
I have no idea, man. If you take a look at the house, from the outside, then the left is on the left. I don't know. I don't
That's
know
the
what
problem.
context
No,
is.
that's the problem. But what if you're inside?
I'm sorry, I'm busy right now.
Contracting?
Hi there. How can I speak to a contractor?
What your inquiry is about?
How to determine where the left is of a room?
All right. To determine the left side of a room, when you enter the room, you can see where is the left side.
But if two people are facing each other, which is the proper left?
If two people are facing each... Look, come on, are you joking? Well, both stand together and look left, and then you'll find out.
So do you face north?
If you feel like it. I don't think we need to continue this. I'm afraid I can't. I don't think I can be of much assistance to you.
You've been wonderful. Thank you.
My pleasure. Bye-bye.
All of that nonsense bothering people to tell you exactly what I told you yesterday.
Yeah. And contractors are busy as hell during the day, bothering them.
You're calling me and telling me where is the left of my house?
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Good morning, everybody.
Yeah.
How are we today?
You know, pretty good.
Dan Moore, you good?
Oh my God, so good.
Oh, really?
I got to be an influencer last night. So
What
I'm
is
feeling
that? What does that mean?
I don't know. I was told
Everybody's
to
an
influence.
influencer.
But I was told to go and
Wow.
influence.
Influence who?
I don't know, people at some sort of like online and tell them about like a new season of a show. So I went to go and influence.
Online.
How did you feel your influencing went?
I mean, I think I could have done better.
Okay.
What was the show?
Frasier, the new season of Frasier.
Yeah.
And so I went but I sort of did it like, come with me as I influence, like
Right.
in my video. And I'm like, look at the popcorn.
Where on
Look at the
your? So this is on your IG?
Yeah, and I'm like, look at the popcorn, look at the water. Oh my God, they have Frasier water.
Nobody cares about popcorn and water.
Okay. So and
Also,
then what?
can I sidebar right now?
Yeah.
So you're going to see Maury show. You know our new commercials are out, right? With like the slime and the everything else.
Yeah.
So there's a behind the scenes video that Maury did. It's funny, right? And is it out yet? Have they released it yet?
No, it's not out
they
yet.
haven't released it yet. So they started sending me edits of it, and I started sending notes back. And Maury, whenever he's on set of one of our commercials, always likes to do like, oh, look at the food, right? And he always has them shoot him like stealing bags of chips and everything. And that was in the first 40 seconds of this.
Oh God!
And my first note was cut out the food stuff.
Yeah,
get rid of it. Nobody. One, nobody cares. Two, it's a lie. It's a complete lie, right? Because what actually happened that day when we were on set shooting the commercial was they did have catering because there's 70 people there shooting this commercial. And what happened that day?
Great food, by the way.
Yeah, what happened that day was Maury was there to do a behind the scenes, right? Which is great. Love it. They're always fun. Maury was there. And there's all these people who are just working so hard to make sure this commercial goes well. And Maury shows up and looks around the food, and he's like, I can't eat any of this. Well, okay, cool. No problem then. You're going to be here for a couple hours. Go home and have dinner. Maury says, they go, hey, can we get you anything? Maury goes, if somebody could go out and get me celery and peanut butter, that would be great.
But they offered.
No, you don't ask.
What am I supposed to say when they're like, can we go get you anything?
Then you say, no, thank you.
Also,
you say, no, thank you.
No, they were like,
you say,
sure? Is there anything? And I'm like,
say,
yeah.
No, you say, no, thank you. You don't ask somebody who we're paying out of this budget to go and do this to leave and go and get you celery and peanut butter because you're on some crazy diet. You're going to be there for 3 hours, home in 4.
I was hungry.
No, you don't do
but
that.
they come prepared. There was...
Bring your own.
Yeah.
Or eat something more than celery.
Bring your own.
I should have brought my own.
Yeah,
You're
bring
right.
a normal
Bring
meal.
your own.
I mean,
And I saw the guy that they sent. I felt so bad because he was setting up. It was early,
Bro,
right?
he was so working his ass off.
So he was setting up equipment, and then they went over to him, and they were like, whisper, whisper, whisper. I see he leaves and comes back 30 minutes later with like a grocery bag with a stalk of celery.
And then
like, that was the only thing.
Yeah. And then let me tell you what happened at the end.
Yes.
When Maury was about to leave. Maury goes, well, I guess I get to take this home. And I go, no, you don't.
Oh, the celery?
And the peanut butter. They didn't buy him a little peanut butter.
No, I know. They bought a full jar.
A full tub of peanut butter. Maury was about to leave, and he's like, well, I guess I'm taking this home. Free peanut butter and celery.
And then I leave it, and the girl's like, well, no, you have to take this with you. We don't want it. I'm like, no, Roz told me I'm not allowed to take it.
Yeah.
And
But
she's
they had
"Don't
like
listen to Ross,
veggie
take the
platters
peanut
there.
butter."
Like you could have had tomato, you could have had cucumber, you could have had carrots.
Anything. So anyway, Maury influenced a lot of people to think that he's a diva.
What a complete, I'm going to say
a complete diva, right? Budget. Like that kid, like a man left.
Can I say it wasn't even the right peanut butter?
Oh, you're such a bitch.
Wow. This is the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
The zoo in China tried to pass off 2 pandas that they got enclosed there. Tried to pass off 2 dogs that they dyed the fur to look like pandas. And then somebody was like filming, was like, I was saying, no, panda. These are dogs. Because not only did they still have tails, but they started panting and barking.
Yeah. Was one of them named Timu?
And then when the zoo was called out, at first the zoo was like, no. It's actually a breed of quote unquote panda dogs.
Panda dogs?
Panda dogs, yeah.
But there's some people in this world that wouldn't care, you know. That's the crazy part of it.
Right? Honestly, guys, the pictures, they look so cute.
Right? This is what I'm saying.
The little chow chows.
Yes. Yeah.
Right? Like look at that.
Yeah, I know.
How stupid this dog looks.
Bro, they're
but
adorable.
He's so happy.
Bro, they're adorable. They don't care, right? People come, they throw treats at them. Right?
They're so cute.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Panda
Oh,
dogs.
you gotta give them credit though. They did a good job on the paint and the cut on the
Yeah,
face.
you're right.
They actually did a kind of a good job.
They dyed them perfect.
Yeah.
Now they were accused. The same zoo was accused before with chow chows before, but they were like puppy chow chows.
Yeah.
And they still look like dogs.
Yes.
That were dyed.
Yeah, back in May.
And at that time, the zoo said, quote, there are no panda bears at the zoo, and we wanted to do this as a result.
No, yeah, bro. Like that's the whole. Like people don't care. There's some people who are happy to pay money to see chows painted up as pandas. Right? They're happy to. Right?
You know what? I would.
Because they're still cute. I could watch videos of the panda keepers forever. I watch videos of these guys all the time because pandas are idiots. Right? They're idiots. They fall off everything. They're just like big dumb idiots. And then they have these people, they're panda keepers, where normally at a zoo, right, like they go in, they do their thing, they make sure the animals are okay, all this other stuff. But when you're a panda keeper, you like part of your job is to just play with them.
Yeah.
Right? Because you have to. Like that's the thing.
Because they need to be entertained.
It's the thing that they need. You have to like play with them. And pandas are idiots. Like the fact that like I don't even know if a chow is smart. But watching a chow not fall over, you would immediately know that that's not a panda.
Yeah.
Because pandas fall off everything. Everything.
Yeah.
I love pandas.
Also, these guys were panting and barking.
Didn't they? Wasn't there a story where they couldn't get the pandas to mate, so they showed them porn? Do you remember that? You remember that
What?
story?
No, there's no way.
Remember that story? They had a video playing of other pandas.
I'm not Googling that
copulating
on this computer.
It wasn't people.
No,
it was
no,
other.
I
It was
know.
other.
I'm
It was
not
other.
Googling the story.
It was other pandas. I believe that was a story because they really don't like to mate.
Yeah, something else is
right?
coming up when I Google that.
Yeah, don't Google that, Maury, for God's
I don't
sakes.
work computer. Bro.
This is the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
I'm going to send you guys a picture in a second here. I don't know if
what?
you saw this. Oakland A's baseball team took a huge L. Like, massive L. And I don't know how this got into the production line and was approved and, like, made it onto a website for fans to buy. But it was the biggest mistake, merchandise-wise, that they have ever pulled.
Oh, damn.
And what's unfortunate for the Oakland A's is that their season is about to wrap up. And they will no longer be in Oakland because...
Oh, right. They're moving.
They're moving to Vegas.
Right.
So this is the worst thing to happen. So there's a design with the A's logo.
Which is just an A, right?
A apostrophe S.
Yes.
Other teams have done the exact same design where there's a shadow of the logo, or it appears to be a shadow of the logo on the hat.
Yeah.
So they did that with the Oakland A's.
Right.
But the way the stitching worked out on every single hat
Yeah.
is that the hat looks like it says ass.
Yeah.
So I'm sending you guys the photo so you can see exactly.
Email
what
or
it is.
group chat?
Email.
Okay, cool.
So it's the shadow design. They sold this for $36.99.
Oh no.
Right? So you see the shadow, the way it works?
That's
right?
just bad.
But I don't know how it was designed, and you have to go through approvals. Like nobody saw that and said, hey, when this is printed up on the hats, it's going to look like it says ass because it says ass.
Yeah. It's first of all, it's a terrible design. Like the whole thing is a terrible design.
It looks really, really bad.
It's messy, and I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
The green come in?
But yeah,
well?
it says ass. It says ass. It fully says ass.
So the hat was on sale and sold out immediately.
Of course it did. I want one.
Right?
Yeah.
But then they pulled. So I don't know if the people who ended up buying them online, if they'll actually get them or just refund this item is no longer available.
Yeah.
But they pulled the hats from the website. You can't get it at the MLB store or anything like that.
I would just leave it.
What do you mean?
I would flood the market with ass hats.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Why not? It's no longer a thing. Let this be. If this was the last thing you did.
Your legacy?
Yes.
Oakland A's legacy?
Bro. Okay. If this is it, right? Like it's merch, first of all. And what you're going to have is, how you still see people, especially in hip hop, you still see people wearing Expos hats.
Sure.
Right?
Yeah, it's trendy. It's cool.
Right? It's cool.
Yeah.
Like Expos haven't been a team in God knows how long. You still see Montreal Expos hats on people. You would see people in pop culture
in 25 years
wearing this ass hat. Right? You would. Hat. Guaranteed you would.
Agreed.
Sell it.
Yeah, huge Aldo.
Yeah, no, listen.
The Oakland asses.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
What's going on? How you doing?
Good, man. Everyone's here. Roz,
Yep.
myself, Mocha, David Maury, Shem, a.k.a. Cheesecake, and Maria. What?
Poor Cheesecake. How was your weekend, Cheesecake?
It's good, man. I went to a wedding.
I saw a picture of you all dressed up. Mm-hmm. Aviators, huh?
Got all dolled up, bro.
Is aviators your normal go-to sunglasses?
No, actually not really a sunglasses guy, but it was
and you
sunny.
were indoors too.
Yeah, I was indoors. Yeah,
but I saw you the picture with the aviators. You were indoors.
I was. Yeah. I felt a bit of a tool, but whatever.
Yeah.
Was anybody else rocking sunglasses inside?
Yeah, your doppelganger was.
Yeah.
There's a guy that looked just like you at this wedding that I was at. Like he wore a suit color that I know you'd be into.
Which was what?
Like baby blue, powder blue.
Yeah, like
head to toe.
Real bad man.
Exactly. Same facial hair, everything.
So what happened to where you decided to be a sunglasses inside guy this weekend? What were you feeling? Because that's a move. It's a decision.
Yeah. Well, it's not as cool as you might think. I had a bit of a red in my eye, and I didn't want anybody to think anything.
Oh, like pink eye?
So you decided,
no, not pink eye.
So instead of just subtle glasses, you decided to wear mirrored aviators? You were trying to be inconspicuous?
I was trying
with mirrored aviators?
Well, that would have failed anyway because I was literally the only brother at this entire wedding. So.
How much did you pay for the aviators?
Like $7.
$7?
That's the price you're going to pay for your dignity?
This show, I tell you.
See, that's what happens. That's what happens. That's a big step, though, when you become the sunglasses inside guy. I've got over that years ago.
Uh-huh.
I have no problem with sunglasses inside. Zero.
Oh, you have no problem. Okay.
I have no problem with sunglasses inside. On other people, I do. I'm like, you douche. But that's a big step. And eventually, when did you take them off? Because it's like removing part of your armor when you're inside and you decide to take them off.
So I took them off during the ceremony, which was outside, which is strange. I felt like that was the appropriate thing to do.
Right.
And then when it got a little bit dark, I took them off.
Yeah. Interesting.
And then I put them back on
right
away.
There you go.
Yeah.
When you went back inside?
Yeah, I did.
When you were dancing?
So embarrassing.
Yeah, no, I wasn't embarrassed, Mom. Let me tell you.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Yo, are you there?
I'm here.
Calm down. Time to get it off your chest right now. Maybe you should talk about your problems. Roz and Mocha better moments.
Another vented moment on the Roz and Mocha Show.
So, vented moments, as you know, maybe you got something on your mind, something that pisses you off. Maybe it's a family member, your job, just something in life. And you want to rant, you want to vent about it, but you can't because you're afraid of being judged, or the people that you want to vent about are the only ones who would be willing to listen in the first place. We give you the show, we give you the platform, you can just go off.
Mm-hmm. Anytime you're ready.
Well, one of my biggest problems is, especially in the work environment, you're, maybe 3 or 4 feet, 5 feet away, and you're having a conversation with somebody. And all of a sudden you get some bonehead that walks through the middle of you while you're having this conversation with somebody, doesn't say excuse me, or they'll interrupt you and they just start talking to the other person and they see like you're invisible and you're not standing there. Like, what's that all about? Have we lost a common courtesy just to actually say to them, by the way, I'm so sorry, did I interrupt your conversation, or I need to speak to this person for a minute, just excuse me for a couple of minutes so I can have a conversation with them? But no, what do? They just keep talking, or they'll just walk through. They don't care about anybody else. They just do their own thing. So I've had enough of it. I've actually said a couple of things to people, and I don't know how they feel about me there afterwards, but I really don't care, to be honest with you.
So let's just say you and Roz are standing there having a conversation. I walk by. Is the scenario that I will walk like in between the two of you, complete disregard for your convo, and walk by and just start talking to Roz and completely ignore you?
Both. Okay. It drives me up the effing wall.
How often is this happening to you?
It doesn't happen a lot, but it happens enough to piss you off.
Do you sometimes start to think that maybe you're like Bruce Willis in The Sixth Sense and you're dead and you don't know it?
Spoiler alert.
I don't know about that, but it just seems that this thing that people seem to have, this entitlement, that whatever they think is more important than what you're talking about. Oh, he's talking to him. It doesn't seem like it's that much of an important conversation. So I'm just going to interrupt them. I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to just jump in and start talking to the person, because what I have to talk to them about is much more important than what they're talking about.
Could it be that you're just boring?
No, definitely not boring.
Okay. Could it be that people don't like you?
No, because everybody always comes up to me and wants to talk to me. So it seems that every time I'm talking to somebody, there's always seems to be 2 or 3 more people that want to come around in a group and want to have a conversation.
Do you think it's because you have this sort of like great sense of self that maybe you feel disrespected because you feel that if somebody is going to come up and interrupt and start talking, they should be talking to you and not them?
No. I mean, I've seen it happen in my office several times to other people. And I've even said to the other person, why don't you say something? I go, I don't want to cause a beef with anybody. I don't want to say anything. And I'm like, dude, you were just talking to the person and the guy just jumped in and didn't say, excuse me. Like, are you invisible?
Okay, what do you say in that moment? Like if you're talking to somebody and somebody walks right up in between you and hijacks the conversation, what's your move? What do you say in that moment?
I'll say, no problem. I'll just go away because what I was talking to them about wasn't important anyways. And they'll go, oh, I'm really sorry. No, you're not sorry. Because you saw me standing here. You saw me standing here. You could have just said, excuse me, I really need to talk to them about something. Yeah. But no, you thought you were entitled to go ahead and just jump in and thought your conversation or whatever you're dealing with is more important than what I was talking about. So you didn't really think.
Have you ever then tried to pay it back? Have you ever then tried to go and interrupt something they were doing?
I won't do it, no. I'm not that kind of guy.
Oh. Okay.
I'll just walk away.
So what is your message then to all interrupters who are listening right now?
Have some manners. And respect the other people that are there and be aware of your surroundings. So if you see 2 people talking, or just say, excuse me, I'm really sorry. I have to interrupt your conversation. I just got to deal with this real quick. Or I'm sorry, I didn't see you 2 talking. Just acknowledge that you've done that.
What if I know what I have to say is more important than what you're saying?
Cool. But then say that in the beginning. Say, listen, when you walk up, you say, listen, I'm really sorry, man. I'm dealing with a situation right now. Sorry to interrupt you guys. Can I just steal him for a minute or steal her for a minute and I'll give them back to you? Or I'm in a crisis. I got to deal with this. I'm really sorry to interrupt your conversation.
But what if I don't care?
I knew Roz was going to play that card. I already knew Roz was going to play. I listened to you guys over the last 15 years, and I knew Roz was going to play that card. You know what I'd say to you? I'd say to you, no problem. Next time you and I have a conversation, you'll see how I'll be.
Okay. Do you feel better getting that off your chest
Mocha,
today?
what are you having for dinner tonight? I got to go to the grocery. Hang on a sec, dude. I'm talking to Mocha. I got to go to the grocery store after work. Do you need anything?
Yeah, a couple of packs of chicken wings,
Okay,
please.
no problem.
All right.
No problem.
Roz is the ultimate. Roz is the ultimate instigator. I love it,
Bro, you're the best. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you for your vented moment. Between Roz and Mocha, who's your favorite?
dude. It's got to be Mocha.
Hey.
No.
Yeah.
Thanks, man. Have a great day.
You too, guys.
See you, buddy.
Cheers.
Later, brother.
This is the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Everybody's here?
Yeah.
Everybody's feeling good, looking good? Shem, you're bald again, huh? I don't know, I can't hear you, man.
Hold on. Sorry. I got all sorts of problems on this side. I'm dropping
That's
everything.
okay.
Yeah, I am. I'm going through a hair thing, man. It's
What's going on? What's
talk about it.
everybody on the show? You, Maury, everybody.
Yeah. It's
All right,
Maria, obviously.
Me, no.
Shem, you decided.
Me, no.
Yeah. You're bald though, huh?
Yeah, I'm going through a hair thing, man. My hair's not growing as thick as it used to. My hairline is currently receding, and I don't have the patience to let it grow anymore. So I just get really impatient. I just bald it, and now I regret it, and I kind of want to keep it. I want to let it grow.
You feel that that's an age? That you think you're losing your hair? Like you're
It's an age thing, 100%. Yeah. As I inch closer to 40, it's starting to happen.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm really honest with you, it really depresses me.
Oh, buddy, really?
It's very difficult.
It really messes
Man, that's
with
why
me.
dudes are flying at Turkey and getting their heads blown up like balloons.
Yeah.
Having some doctor do like the procedure on them and stuff, right? Like guys will do crazy things.
There's actually a lot of stuff too, though, in Toronto that you could do. There's like PRP, there's neogenesis, there's red light therapy.
And what does all that do? Like just regenerate your hair?
Yeah, I think
okay.
PRP is a bunch of like lasers that get put into your head.
Why don't you do that, Shem?
That does not sound like appealing at all. Lasers in my head?
Uh-huh.
Or a wig. Do you know all this from TikTok, Maria?
Yeah.
Okay, Shem, don't start doing TikTok things.
No.
Okay, for
No,
God's
but like I
sakes.
see success. Some guy I started derma rolling my head.
You saw success on TikTok?
Yeah, this guy was bald.
Oh
Derma rolled his whole head over a year, has full hair now.
You got to figure out and
but
do
you
whatever.
have hair. So what are you doing to your head?
Yeah, but I want to thicken it.
I saw Maury. I just went in to see Maury 2 seconds ago. He's getting thin too, and you can really see it when the hair's red.
Mm-hmm.
Have you noticed anything, Maury?
Okay, now say something nice.
No, but you know what I mean.
I have noticed it.
You have noticed it. Yeah, Mocha's the only one I don't know because Mocha's undercover every day. He's got the ball cap on.
Yeah. My hair's nice.
Yeah, it's tick.
Yeah.
Have you not gone back at all? No receding, no nothing?
Nah, I'm good.
Nothing?
You should see the amount of hair that falls off when my barber cuts.
Yeah, I mean,
Once a month.
I mean, same, but is there less of it to cut? Is the question?
So it's fluffy.
Yeah,
Let's see it.
fluffy.
Let's see it.
That's fine. I'm not going to make a man take his hat off.
Yeah,
That's
nice.
fine.
Nice and tick.
Yeah, okay, I'll take your word for it.
Tick like a milkshake.
Right?
You know what I'm saying?
God, our show's going to be sponsored by a toupee company soon.
No, you got to do what Matthew McConaughey did. I don't know whatever
What
that
did he
guy
do?
did. He did
He's
something.
got beautiful hair.
Because
PRP?
Matthew McConaughey was bald.
Maybe he went on TikTok.
No, he
like
was
Maria.
not.
Yes, he was.
Matthew McConaughey was bald.
Matthew McConaughey had nothing left up there. And then he decided he did that weird futuristic dragon movie with Woody Harrelson. And he shaved his head off for that movie, and then he got in trouble by the director because he didn't want him bald. And then he started regrowing his hair again, and he did something. He went through some sort of procedure that wasn't plugs because his hair grows. Like Matthew McConaughey gets haircuts, and then like during COVID, like his hair was super long again. But Matthew McConaughey is not bald or balding anymore. But even years ago when he was in Ed, Matthew McConaughey had like nothing left up top.
Isn't John Travolta bald?
Oh, John Travolta wears wigs though.
And Elton John
wears wigs. Those are all wigs, and then they don't even hide it.
Yeah.
Right? But like, look at a picture of Matthew McConaughey from even like the early 2000s.
You know what? He kind of rocks the bald look.
Yeah, but like when you look at Matthew McConaughey and Ed, like he had very little up top.
Really?
Very little.
Well, I think you look good, Shem. Don't be worried, man.
Thanks,
I think,
man.
I like the fade.
I like
the
you
fade.
bald.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
I was telling Shem the other day, he can pull off like any haircut, the mohawk, the bald look.
Yeah, you look good, man. Don't be down.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, guys.
Yeah,
What a
man.
pick me up.
Yeah.
That's real nice.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And you too, Maury.
Thank you.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
I want to play you this Terrence Howard clip real quick. First of all, Terrence Howard is just so odd. Everything he's just so weird.
Isn't he always in character?
No, he's just, I don't know what he's in. He's just always something. And even people who work with Terrence Howard, they're like, that dude is weird, man. And so he was talking to Jennifer Hudson on her show. And I guess talking about how he taught his kid how to drive. We all know on this show, Mocha. Who taught you how to drive?
My dad.
Your old man. Because your dad was what?
A driving instructor.
Right. You were living in the house with a driving instructor.
Yeah.
And we've all gone through our stories of who taught us how to drive. You let me know how you would have fared, do you think, in life had Terrence Howard been your father?
You taught your son how to drive with a stunt driver?
Yes. Well, because...
Did she say stunt driver?
Yes, she did.
Oh.
You know, young men, a healthy young man produces testosterone. That puts you in a position where you're going to challenge yourself and continually put yourself in situations that might be harmful. I remember being 17, driving at 120 miles an hour and trying to do turns and things of that nature, and could have killed myself. So I had Jay Lynch, an incredible stunt driver that drove me in Idlewild, that drove me in a couple films. And he took my son out and would spend 2 hours a week showing him how to do stunt driving, showing him how to do defensive driving.
Wow.
And that has made him a very safe driver because even if he wants to pull a stunt, he knows how to do it.
Yes.
And so I think it works.
Clearly, you got it all figured out.
No, you don't.
I kind of get it.
Even if he wants to pull us, no.
Can I just say one thing, though? If that would be a cool experience.
Yeah.
Because then I would be the man amongst all my friends, being like, guys,
right.
A, I know how to drive. B, watch me drift.
Right.
But it'll also teach you if something bad happens, how to get out of it quickly.
Yeah,
like
but most driving instructors teach you that. What he
No, they
taught his
don't.
son. No, what he was saying is that young men are going to dick around.
Yeah.
Right? And if you're going to dick around, I'm going to give you a stunt driver to show you how to do it. No, the lesson should be just don't put yourself in a position where you're going to die.
Yeah, but if it's a winter
defensive
situation
driving.
and you're drifting or whatever, this will teach you how to get out of that.
No, he literally just said he's going to do it anyway. That's why he did this.
Yeah, it's like all those people
It's not
that
about
get
the
together in parking
unexpected.
lots
Yes.
and do the donuts. At least he'll know how to do it instead of hurting himself.
Right. Well, those guys never hurt. They always get the jackasses who are filming it who
I
get too
know.
close.
And they get clipped.
And then they get clipped and they're looking at their phone and not the
Idiots.
car.
Idiots.
And they go flying through the air.
Yeah.
Right? That's crazy to me. Have you ever done anything? Okay, did you ever do anything in your parents' car?
Oh.
You ever do like a stunt? Try? In the front wheel drive K car?
Yes.
Yes.
All the time.
Like what? Like what'd you try to do? Did you try to do a burnout?
I tried to burn out.
Yeah.
I tried to drift once.
You in your parents' car?
In a residential neighborhood, driving to my friend Dean's house to go pick him up, and I didn't have my license. My parents were away.
Yeah.
They were out, and I knew where the spare key was.
Right.
So I went and I got the key, and I got in the car. I went to go, and I called Dean. I'm like, yo, we're going to roll. And I went and I picked him up. Yeah. And right before I got onto his street, I was like, man, let me see if I can do this. I took the turn super fast.
Yeah.
I tried to drift. I
Nothing.
didn't drift.
No.
No. I just took a real steep turn, and the tires squealed and everything.
Really?
Yeah. We just drove
Really?
around.
So you used to do that stuff in your parents' car?
Yes.
Damn. See, I never drove my old man's car.
No.
Never had a license.
And then I would always
Right.
come back, and like it was fine.
Really?
Yeah.
God, with no license though, you're out
No,
there
I
drifting
know.
in a
Yeah.
neighborhood?
Yeah.
What's the matter with you?
I know. What do you want? Like,
oh my God. I'm going to tell your father.
He knows.
He knows.
What time is it?
He does not know.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
What was the red carpet you were on last night, Dan Maury?
It's the SoCan Awards where we celebrate songwriting in Canada.
There you go. Maury talked to Reve, the girl that sings the Control-Alt-Delete song. This track?
Oh, yeah.
Right?
I came here for the music. He said, she said, I don't
Great song.
Yeah.
Rev, friend of the show. She's always so awesome for us here at KISS. Always giving us time on the show. And stops on the red carpet to talk to Dammit Maury and listen to this.
Rev, how are you?
Did you dye your hair? I love it. And it's like this beautiful mauve right now that really suits you.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Where's the weirdest place you've heard one of your songs?
Somebody sent me a... Oh my God, I can't believe I'm telling this story. An ex of mine actually said that he was on a naughty website. And during this display, my music was playing in the background. And then there was... You know how some people like have their music up on their TV? It was, my face was on the TV behind playing Control-Alt-Delete, and there was action happening in the foreground. Oh. And he's like, I just thought you should know that people really dig your music in all formats.
Are you okay? Are you like, cool, they were listening to your music?
Oh, yeah. I mean, hey, music for every situation, right?
Damn. That seems like a copyright infringement.
Yeah, a little bit.
Also, a risky move to text your ex to say, guess where I heard your song?
I mean, I'm assuming they have a decent relationship.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Also, the song's really fast for it.
Yeah.
It depends on the action.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. You got to figure that you would be flattered, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Flattered. We thought, my brother and I thought growing up.
What?
Actually, no. No, it was...
yesterday.
No, one of the weirdest things that had happened was somebody years ago, and I don't know how my mom knew.
Your mom.
Right, maybe I shouldn't be telling this, but my mom was convinced because we moved out of a house and they left their two lazy boys there. Okay. Because they didn't want them anymore.
Your mom and dad?
Yeah, my mom and dad. We all moved as a family, and they left the two lazy boys. They were a little bit old. We were getting new furniture for the new place, everything else. And then years later, I don't know how my mom, I think that she said that somebody told her. I don't know. Now that I think about it, that was probably a lie to a child. But she was convinced that those two old lazy boys wound up on one of those, I guess not websites, but wound up in one of those videos.
Did she see it?
This is the thing I don't know now that I think about it. Right? Because immediately I was like, well, looked at my brother. I'm like, well, we have to go looking for it now.
Oh my God. Did you find them?
No, we never found them.
Years of research.
Years of research.
What do you search?
Never. There's nothing to search. Basically, you insert tape, press play.
Yeah.
Slow fast forward.
Yeah.
That's how you searched back then, right?
Damn.
I couldn't go through all of them. I tried. But I couldn't go through all of them.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Sherry Lee, are you there?
I am. Can you hear me?
Yeah. It's Roz and Mocha. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. We got your text. Sherry Lee said this. My daughter, sister, and I have been listening to you guys for years, and we love the show. My boys now love listening and singing your promo song. Whenever my parents take them to school, they get so annoyed when they hear the commercial on the radio or when they see the promo on TV. We can hear them saying, wait, before I read this next part, are you Jamaican, Guyanese, or Trini?
Jamaican. So it's like Roz and Mocha. Roz and Mocha.
No, but this part where you said, oh my goodness, we can't stand it.
Yes, exactly.
The song is stuck in their heads. I now started sending them IG posts to our family group chat, and I sit in the other room listening to their reactions as they open my messages. Would love for you to surprise our parents, my parents one morning. So when you say you started sending them the IG posts, you mean your mom and dad?
Yes, into our family chat.
Okay. So they started listening to the show because of you?
They don't listen. They listen when they drive the kids in the car because the kids want to listen to it.
Got it.
But every time they hear you see your commercial, they say, oh, it's ridiculous. We can't. It's hilarious. I love it.
Wait,
I love trolling them.
Okay, hold on a second. So I'm trying to grasp whether or not they like us.
They don't hate you.
Oh, cool. Okay, cool.
So
yeah, damn it, Maury, what does that feel like?
So hold on. Okay, so is this going to go well for us if we talk to your folks now?
Oh yeah, because my mom's going to be super uncomfortable and embarrassed, and she's probably going to like try to backtrack.
Okay, so what are their names?
Eunice and Alvin.
Eunice, that is a great grandmother.
Who are we going to talk to first? Let's talk to your ma, Eunice.
Okay, hold on.
How old is she? How old is she?
They're mid-70s.
Okay, cool, perfect.
Do they know that we're on the phone?
No, I had to like set up this whole thing because she would like run away.
No problem.
Hold on. Good morning.
Eunice Wagwan, it's Razan Mocha.
Roz and Mocha.
Yo, Eunice, what's up? We heard that you don't like us that much.
No one could ever tell you that I love Roz and Mocha.
That's not what Sherry Lee said. She said that you don't hate us, but you don't necessarily like us.
Well, when you're on the TV, my husband and myself will watch you. And when you're being vacuumed with the vacuum cleaner.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Did you find that funny or you don't find that funny?
I find it very funny.
Okay,
very amusing.
Okay. Good.
Have you seen the new commercial yet, Eunice?
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
You're gonna hate that one too.
It's so messy. So what's going on? How are you today, Eunice?
I'm doing good, thank you.
Good.
Coming back from a beautiful vacation, so I'm doing good.
Nice. Well, we just wanted to say thank you for listening whenever you get the opportunity, or whenever you're forced to listen to us by the grandkids. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
Is Alvin there?
Yes.
Yes, good morning.
Hey, Alvin.
Good morning, Alvin. How are you, man?
I am good.
Eunice said that you, out of the two of you, you dislike Roz and Mocha the most.
I believe so.
Oh, I was just kidding, bro.
Anyway, I am in the vicinity and Roz and Mocha come on, the commercial is on.
Yeah.
I have to be called to it. Who did come up with that, though?
Never mind.
My goodness.
Never mind who came up with that. That's not important.
All right, Alvin, we'll ask you this question. I forgot to ask Eunice, so you're going to have to put the phone back to her ear in a second. But between Roz and Mocha, Alvin, who is your favorite?
Oh, man.
You got to answer.
Do you know which one is which?
I think, is Roz the one that is being vacuumed?
Yes.
Yeah, Roz is the one that's being vacuumed.
Yeah. Boy. All right, I'll go with Roz.
Okay, perfect. I like that.
Now let's talk to Eunice again real quick. Eunice, between Roz and Mocha, who's your favorite?
Mocha.
Hey. Tiebreaker. Sherry Lee, get back on the phone. Between Roz and Mocha, who's your favorite?
Roz.
Oh, jeez.
Mocha.
Oh.
Oh, the kids in the background. Yay. All right, Sherry Lee, you have a beautiful family. Thank you so much for listening to every single one of you. Appreciate your years of support. We love you.
Thanks. Take care, guys.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Man, people were on the internet crying yesterday.
Oh, why? What happened?
All because of Steve from Blue's Clues.
Steve from Blue's Clues?
He's the first host of that
didn't
show.
he do something a few years ago?
Yeah,
where he was
it was like
everything's okay, everybody?
Because he left the show,
Yeah,
right? And then passed it on to somebody else.
Right.
And I think they're on to like host number 3 now of the show.
Right.
And when he left, there was like no real reason. And then rumors started flying around. Every couple of years, it was like Steve from Blue's Clues died.
Oh, wow.
And there's an article recent with the New York Times that he did on how all that stuff, all the death.
He's dying all the time.
It messed him up for a really long time because every now and then he'd pop up on social.
Yeah.
And everyone would be like, yo, I thought you died. And he died on social like so many times that people didn't know what to believe.
Yeah.
Anyway, for the 25th anniversary of Blue's Clues a few years ago, he popped up again. And they gave an explanation. He was like, hey, it's Steve. I'm back. Guess what? I went to college. I did all these things, right? And everyone was like, oh, amazing. Steve's back. Life is good again.
And didn't he do something at the beginning of COVID for people? Like he did something.
Checking in. Yeah. He was online
yeah.
checking in.
That's
and then
right.
they made a Blue's Clues movie for I think Paramount maybe or Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
And he was just in Toronto for Fan Expo.
Yeah. So Steve is great.
Not dead.
Not dead.
He was there.
But what Steve does every now and then, he goes on TikTok and Instagram and he checks in on fans, right? And he did this the other day.
Okay.
And it was just him. I'm going to play this for you because I think it's the music that gets to everyone.
It's always the music.
Because he starts off by saying, hey, how are you? Right? And then you see he's recording his screen. He opens his comments and people are leaving comments. And he's just like, yeah. Is like reading the comments, right?
Hello. What's going on? How are you? What's new?
And he's just staring at the camera, reading the comments. Just reacting and reading, right?
Mm-hmm.
And some of the stuff people are leaving, like some real, like deep sentimental stuff. One person said, I finally got my apartment, Steve. I'm no longer homeless now. My sons watch Blue's Clues, the movie, every day, and I tell them about how I was a big fan of yours at their age. Somebody else wrote, hey, Steve, my 10-year cancer-free anniversary is in 3 days, and I'm really excited about that. Another person said, life is lifing, Steve. You didn't prepare me for this. Someone said, the fact that you continue to show up for us proves that it was never just a show. Thank you. Another person said, yo, it's hard out here, Steve. Somebody else said, okay, guys, this comment section wrecked me. I'm not Steve, but I'm proud of all of you. You deserve everything you want. Another guy wrote, now we got the blues and ain't got no effing clue. And there's some like real, when you go through the comments, people are leaving some like real life stuff that they're going through.
I'm not saying his heart's not in the right place, but that's an industry on TikTok of these people who put the sad music behind it, going like, hey, I just want you to know you're doing okay today. And it is the phoniest stuff. They've ruined it for Steve. Because I hear Steve, and if I don't know who Steve is, and I see that,
You just think he's another guy?
I'm like, phony jackass.
Another TikTok
They're
guy?
all phony jackasses. It's a whole thing, and it's so manipulative.
Because
I'm not saying it doesn't help people, but it's so manipulative.
Yeah, because people are leaving, like really pouring their hearts out.
They're not
on these
asking
comments.
for money, Roz. They're just trying to
What do
make
you mean they're
feel
not
good.
asking for money? That's
When
how
you're
they make money.
No, but when you're scrolling and they're just like,
That's how they make money.
Because of the clicks?
Yes.
But if it works for me, I'm not paying for it.
Of course you are.
I'm enjoying it.
No, but they don't care about you, is what I'm saying. They don't care. Steve does. I'm not saying Steve doesn't care. But I'm saying Steve is playing in a league that is full of, hey, I just want you to let you know, I know you had a rough day today. Sad music, sad music, sad music.
But he's tapping into what works.
No, I'm not saying he's not. I like Steve. I'm just saying that he's in a world on social media that is manipulative and awful.
Not all of it's like that.
Most of it is like that. Everybody's trying to make a buck, and they all figuring different ways to try and make a buck on TikTok.
Well, that's Steve.
I like Steve. I'm not saying Steve's checking in isn't genuine.
Hello.
Okay.
What's going on? How are you?
Yeah, even that.
What's new?
Somebody said he's our Mr. Rogers, but better because it's Steve.
But why the music though?
I guess to get, I don't know,
to make you cry, to manipulate you into tears,
make people feel comfortable.
No,
with
it's to
opening
make
up.
you cry.
Yeah, no, there's been videos that make people cry on TikTok, and these are one of them.
The song?
Well, this song you hear behind
everything.
Like
he's jumping on a trend.
It's such a trend, exactly.
Maybe I should start that. Maybe I should be the hey, how are you doing guy.
I feel like you would do very
Why?
well.
Why?
Ain't nobody gonna believe that.
Come on, Bull, no. I could be the how you doing guy.
Yeah,
I could be the how you doing guy.
You're not gonna be with the hey pals. How you doing?
I could be hey pals.
This is the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Last night, Sabrina Carpenter took over Toronto. Big show at Scotiabank Arena.
Yeah.
And what a monster year for Sabrina Carpenter. #1 album. She got like 4 songs on there that the streaming numbers have just been astronomical. This is definitely the biggest album of Sabrina Carpenter's career. She got the tour. She got a Netflix special. The
Hot boyfriend.
Christmas Netflix special coming up. Her hot ass boyfriend. Who's who again?
Barry Keoghan.
Oh. The Saltburn?
Saltburn guy?
Yeah.
Bathtub?
Yeah.
You're weird, man.
I'm weird.
Yeah.
I wasn't in the movie.
Listen, you don't know him as a person like she does. She can find love in an actor. You only know him as the Saltburn guy.
Yeah. And
That's weird.
The things that he did.
That's weird.
Would you say, Shem?
So that did it for him,
That's weird.
You know what's weird is it did it for a lot of people. That
Yes.
character. A lot of people found him really attractive after that movie.
To everyone who found him attractive.
Yo, Bathtub and Graveyard.
Yeah.
Like, come on, guys. Come on, man. What's up?
But like outside of that, I think maybe.
Jesus.
Maybe. I don't know.
So his girlfriend,
Anyways.
Sabrina Carpenter, performing last night in Toronto.
I want to take this second to say hi to everyone in Toronto right now. I'm going to start up here. Hi, guys. Everyone up there. Hi. I lived in Toronto for a couple months when I was working a few years ago on a movie, and I'd like go to all your thrift stores, and I would go to Jimmy's Coffee, and do you guys like Jimmy's? I felt like a local, I wasn't, but ever since I've come back to Toronto, every single time you guys have welcomed me, like...
And she just goes on and on.
Sure.
Jimmy's Coffee's good.
She also performed, this is the one part of the show, the Toronto show that went viral, is Sabrina Carpenter performed That Don't Impress Me Much by Shania Twain.
Oh, yeah. She does a cover every night, though, doesn't she? Is that the deal?
Yeah, she just spin the bottle, and wherever it lands, that's the song that she'll do.
But what are the chance? Like, come on, that's got to be rigged, right? It has to be. Because, like, she sang this song so perfect.
Okay, so you're a rocket scientist. Well, I don't impress me much. So you got the frame and have you got the touch. Don't get me wrong, yeah, I'll take your
Like, she did a great job with
Great
that.
job.
Right?
Yeah, great job.
Yeah, and like the crowd was into it.
Yeah, okay,
Crowd
okay, I'm
loved
digging
the
it,
show.
I'm digging it.
David Morey catching up with fans after as well.
It was so good. I loved everything about it. I love Sabrina.
Some of the most memorable ones for us was when she was singing Espresso. She came out from the ground and she was wearing a Leafs jersey, and we didn't know. Obviously, this is also our first time in Toronto. We are the second show ever, so we don't know the other 2 songs. We only know that the first show in Columbus, they got Mamma Mia, which I really wanted to hear, but it's okay. We got Shania Twain. We got That Don't Impress Me Much. So good. She sang it perfectly.
It was amazing. I think it was like one of the best shows I saw. And she's not originally from Canada, but she had so much Canada represent. She talked about Tim Hortons and her living here. And she talked about the Loonies and Toonies and about Canadians.
Oh my God, you're all dressed up. Yes. You're serving Sabrina. How was that?
God.
Oh my gosh, it was the best night of our lives. It was so good. We absolutely love Sabrina.
Is there anyone in your life that's going to be upset that you said this was the best moment of your life?
Oh, damn.
Maybe my mom.
It was everything we lived up for. Like, we were really expecting the best show ever, and it was amazing. Honestly, we had the best time. She's very theatrical, so you can tell you can tell she's just a performer through and through, and it really came through in her performance. Like, it just, like, we didn't go just to watch a concert. Like, we watched her whole performance, and it bled through in everything she did, and it was perfect and beautiful, and we love her, and it was amazing.
Thinking about me every night, oh, is it that sweet? I guess so. Say you can't sleep, baby, I know. That's that me espresso. Woo!
Thanks for listening to the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Catch the guys live
Weekday mornings from 6 to 10
on Kiss 92.5.
KISS925.com.
Or download the Kiss 92.5 app.